Yes, Jason?
That their dresses when they get married or when they got special occasions are very classy.
They're very classy and somewhat different than ours, right? Lakeisha, what do you want to
I like how their dresses had like all the ruffles and stuff, but usually the dresses that we wear just be like plain.
Those were really, really colorful, lots of ruffles, something like the ones that we have on display. Angela?
I like that music because it goes fast and then it goes kind of slow and then it starts speeding up fast.
We heard some samples of that.
I like the way how those dresses have those like ruffles or something, and then they like spin them around or something.
The way they swing, yeah, right. Angela's got an example of that. Hers isn't quite as wide as theirs is, but the one that's hanging out there is the one that's the one you did your dance in, but you notice how she did hold it out and to get the full benefit out of the width of it. What else? Did we think, is there anything else we missed? If you could, if there's something that you'd like to, if you could say, exchange something with a Mexican-American student your own age, what would you exchange? You could use theirs and they could use yours. What would it be? And take a few minutes to think about it and then raise your hand. And then tell us why. Jason?
The music.
You'd exchange the music? And what music would you give them in return?
I'll probably give them a tape of something I made.
Tape of something that you made. Anybody got anything else they should exchange with them? Lakeisha?
If they speak the Spanish, I would like talk, and then and then they give me how they talk in Spanish, and I tell them how we talk in English.
So you like to translate, exchange languages for a while. That's a really good point, because what we found out that pretty soon, and I guess they did approve that in NAFTA, that pretty soon we're going to have, it's going to be a real asset to you to have a second language anyway. Shante?
I had something to change. I changed the writing. If they only use Spanish or Mexican, I show them how to write the regular letters, and they can show me the way they write.
That's a good idea. That's always fun. Teresa?
The clothing.
The what?
Clothing.
The clothing. What would you like best?
The nice for outfits.
Okay, what would you exchange it for that?
Yeah, like a pair of jeans shirt.
A pair of Levi's? Don't laugh. That's a very good point, because you know, Levi's blue jeans in foreign countries are very expensive. You know, people really, really like Levi's, and they don't sell as many of them. I think it's in Japan or something like that. They sell Levi's for like $100 or more. Because it's hard to get them over there, and that's a real. So if you have some, and you know you're going to travel abroad, you'd be surprised at the value of jeans over there, because that's very American. Because that goes all the way back to what days? When did they wear those jeans all the time?
I don't know.
Think about it. Think 1600s, right? Back during the cowboy days, right?
Is it?
Oh yes.
You ever seen a Western movie?
Just look at your Western movies, and they're over there. They're really hot after jeans, and a lot of people that come here from foreign countries, that's what they want first is jeans. Because here they're really cheap compared to over there. Anybody want to add anything else to our discussion today? Is there anything else that you'd like to add? What would you do different, Bernard?
I'd exchange their hats.
The sombreros, and what would you give them in place of a sombrero?
Ball cap.
A baseball cap? Yeah. Okay, that would be a good exchange, because baseball caps are really, really popular here. Anybody else that would exchange, Teresa?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. Okay, what do you like about this jewelry?
It has a lot of beads.
A lot of beads, and they're mostly handmade too, aren't they? Okay. When we talked a lot about Hispanics and their life. We talked about Cesar Chavez's life, and we did hit on a few things, but is there anything that you would like to change for Cesar Chavez if you could? If he were, Shante?
The way his childhood was, I'd like to change that.
Okay, and what would you do to change it?
Make his childhood a little easier.
Make it easier by doing what? Jason?
Letting them know about that in how in California that they were just shacks, and that would be a bad idea to move there.
And you know, we talked about in California, it's a good point. What did we say about, remember we talked about all the cities and states that were had Hispanic names? He just named one of them, didn't he? And what was it?
California.
Right, can anybody think of any others?
Oh, no.
Hispanic names in California, yes.
New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico, of course, but in California, anything else? Yes?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles,
San Francisco.
San Francisco, San Diego,
Delano.
Delano, Los Alamitos, just about all those states over in that area were named by the Spanish explorers. Okay, there's a lot of San Bernardino, Las Vegas, just about everything you can think of in California has a Hispanic name to it. Okay, anybody want to add anything else for open discussion now? Anybody want to add anything else? What would you do different next year for Hispanic Heritage Month? What could you do to make it better next year than this year? Anybody have any ideas? You can buzz on it if you want to. Bernard?
I play. I have a different kind of play.
A different play. And what would you want your play to be like? What would you want it to be?
About how the Hispanics, about the Hispanics holidays and stuff.
You would want
Like
more
the
information about the
celebrations.
Hispanic holidays?
Yeah, the
Okay.
celebration.
And celebration, that's good. Jason?
I'd probably write a longer essay about Mexican America.
Longer essays to write. Do you feel like you learn more by writing? Yeah. Okay, good. Anything else? Would anybody like to change anything else? Shante?
I'll probably have another play like Bernie said, but make mine different by making it show how the Spanish had more equal rights and more on in the future how they got to they are now. How they
Okay.
are.
How they made it to where they are right now. Okay, very good. And does anybody have any closing comments? I want somebody to sum up everything that we talked about here today. Volunteers. Just sum up everything that we just talked about. Can somebody sum that up for us? Teresa?
That Mexicans are just about the same thing as we are, but they just a different color of skin.
Right, and what else?
I think all Mexicans and other colored people should be treated equally with respect as anybody else.
Okay, good. Jason?
To add to what Teresa said, that they also have different culture than us, religion and languages.
Okay. And do you think it's worthwhile to share those things during these months when we celebrate?
Yes.
Okay, what's another kind of, what other culture would you like to study and celebrate? Anybody got any ideas off the top of their head, Bernard?
Black history.
Black history, anything else? Can you think of anything else? Anybody in the